In 2011, I put a monopoly board in front of the Towson Courthouse. It had Congressman Cummings. It had the Democratic Party on it. Get cuffed, get caught. Somebody need to fill in that space. It's going to be Scott Shellenberger. Talking about voter suppression in the 2022 elections. All right. I've been making a documentary about the Democratic Party. See that? Shorty Davis. That's Nicole Mundo. All right. Out for justice. We talking about ex-felons' right to vote. And these are the tapes. It's just like Watergate. This is going to be Baltimore's Watergate. It's going to be a learning moment. You're going to learn something today. Like I said, voter suppression, 2022 elections. We talking about voter suppression from 2006 to now. That's commode motion. 2011, I put a toilet in front of the courthouse. It was about race and racism in the judicial system. It's a political statement, my political soapbox. Talking about voter suppression. You see that? 2014 State Board of Elections. Governor Hogan had me removed from the ballot in 2014. That's me. Received 2014. Y'all took me off the ballot. That's Jane Miller from the I-Team. That's President Obama. Obama asked for an investigation in 2008. That's Scott Shellenberger. That's Governor Hogan. That's Mayor Pugh. That's Mayor Stephanie Rawlins Blake. And like I said, that's President Obama. Black lives don't matter. Black money do. And the money you make off black bodies. You need our votes and you need our bodies to keep America growing and going. We traded the penitentiary for the plantation, cotton for cocaine, and you made our kids the cash crop. That's Chief Justice Roberts of the Supreme Court. Told y'all I was making a documentary. Told you. I'm writing you this letter because you are responsible for the ethics and the actions of the courts and all the officers of the court. City, county, state, and federal levels. Constitutional entitles me to protections under the law. That's right here. And that's notarized. That's the NAACP, Joshua Harris, Tessa, Colby Little, Ben Jealous, Benjamin Chaffetz. Y'all been knowing about this. Carl Snowden, a movie about race and racism. I'm an honorably discharged veteran of the United States Navy. We talking about Iran-Contra. We talking about the money behind the war on drugs, the violence behind the war on drugs. See that? That's 2007. In regards to your documentary, I would not be able to appear. That's Senator Ben Cardin. If Blagojevich can go to jail, Cardin can go to jail. Cardin can go to jail. O'Malley can go to jail. Scott Shellenberger can go to jail. If I can go to jail, you can go to jail too. And you had this in 2007, July of 2007, and you ain't opened your mouth. These are the inmates, all right? Lake County Jail. Just like the Khalif Browder story. I got all this documented. My son from Baltimore sent me a overnight mail package, the FBI, Baltimore, all right? You see this? Inmate request forms. We talking about the Innocence Project, the ACLU, the NAACP, because the NAACP and the ACLU ain't did nothing about this. But you collect the money every day to claim that you taking care of us. The Innocence Project, that's from 2008. Keith Grant, public defender. I'm showing you that the public defenders work with the state's attorney to incarcerate black America. That's the state's attorney in the public defender's office. See the date? 2008. That's President Obama, whistleblower to President Obama. And everything is documented. Shorty Davis, the Baltimore block. That's Representative Washington, 2009. Representative Washington is dead. He ain't here no more. Artist Yancey is dead. He ain't here no more. We talking about due process and equal protections. All right. That's Judge Bridges, Mr. Waller, Mr. Bailey, Blagojevich, Obama, O'Malley, Zirkin, Durbin, and Cardin. United States District Court, Judge Bennett. Certified, notarized. And that's Governor Hogan, Bobby Zirkin, Judiciary Committee. Yeah. See that? So we don't have no misunderstandings. That's my Department of Justice ID number. That's Chicago, 2015. Senator Mark Kirk. And that's the ACLU. All right. And this is my Jailhouse Diary. That's page 2. Y'all didn't let me get a lawyer until March. You see that? 2/11/2011. That's a Jailhouse Diary. Officer Carter received my mail. All right. Sheriff Fisher, Judge Turnbull. All right. It's toilet art. That's it. See the pages? Baptist pastor alleges harassment by police. Governor's free speech rising in the challenge of others. That's Mossberger. See the date? 2011. This is a Jailhouse Diary. Baltimore man held in toilet paper. That's me, Dwayne G. Davis. I was kidnapped by the state. All right? This is the same oppressions they have in Egypt. Social media for social change. I don't need 1 million people to march. I need 1 million people to pay attention. And these are inmates that signed off on this. It's going to make it a class action lawsuit. Investigate the prison industry. A class action lawsuit in Baltimore. That's page 7. See that? Facebook. World won't count on privacy. Yeah. All this is documented. Like I said, the documentation. Egypt trending the path for civil rights. And I'm doing the same thing they did at Egypt. That's the Baltimore Business Journal. That's the Baltimore Times. And that's the Washington Post. Phineas Dent was with the Baltimore Times. Phineas Dent ain't opened his mouth. All right? That's WJZ. We showing the role the media played in that. Sergeant Zahn. All right? Court victim statement. Okay. My victim statement is okay. And we talking about Christopher Dodd in Bank of America. Yeah. The rate for the movie industry. And that's the movie industry about Baltimore. See who that is? Sinclair Broadcasting. All right? Sinclair Broadcasting. As we talk about the role the media plays in misinformation, we shuffle in the wakes of officers' arrests. See the date? Southern District sent to the Northeast. Towing scheme. Yeah, y'all took my truck. Y'all took my truck and y'all made money. That's unlawful conversion. The towing scandal's going out in Baltimore County the same way it was going on in Baltimore City. All right? Like I said, it's all right here. And we talking about dishonoring the badge. That's Commissioner Belfield and Rod Rosenstein. Like I said, this documentary is documented. And I had to put it on the inmate paperwork because y'all wouldn't give me paper. Upstairs, eat lunch. Cheryl came to pick up my property. Sent a request slip to the public defender's office. We talking about monopoly, the cheaters edition, the money you make off the prison industry, the money you make off black bodies. No one left behind? Well, we're going to see about that. No one left behind. I want to access the grand jury in 2023. Access the grand jury of the Supreme Court. It don't matter to me. But justice delayed will not be justice denied. And it ain't going to be just us. We talking about identity theft, property theft, right there. Monopoly, the cheaters edition.